Hello, Joe from Seaside Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly yesterday on the phone, so I'm sending this video over to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Joe. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, let's just set up a 10-minute phone call. And if not, then that's fine. I'm going to give you free tips anyway, that you can go ahead and apply right to your site. So first thing I want to talk about is content. So just scrolling through, you guys probably have under 200 words of content on your homepage. Google really recommends having about 1,500. And the reason why is because they actually rank you depending on how much content you have. And the more you have, the higher you'll be ranked. And honestly, to be honest with you, about most companies don't have the 1,500, and that's why they'll be easier to beat if you had it. But the other reason, that's probably even the more important reason, is that the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put on that into that content. So as an example, I've put in roofing Stuart, Florida. And I put this in for really 2 reasons. Number 1, it's a great keyword, but number 2, it's what new customers would be searching. So the first thing a new customer would see usually would be ads at the top, which companies just paying to be seen first. However, in Stuart, we don't see any of those, so the first thing they're going to see is this map section, which normally is the second thing. And what this really is, it's just the top 3 companies based only on citations are in this little preview screen. You could view all of the rest. And what that means is they've just basically, citations are just when you get your business name, address, and phone number. It has to be all 3 listed together. And you get them listed into a directory site such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, or Home Advisor. Just to name a few, there's actually many, many more of those. But next up, we're going to hit up our organic section. So we start seeing companies showing up with their names and websites. And these don't show up randomly. They show up based on Google's algorithm. We now know 2 parts of that are content and keywords. And 10 results will show up per page, pretty much true with any Google search. And these show up in reference to our key phrase, which was roofing Stuart FL. So we can rank these accordingly based on that. So if we were ranking this keyword, number 1 would go to Stuart Roofing FL. 2 would go to Better Business Bureau, which is the directory. 3 would go to Onshore Roofing Specialist. So what I want to do next is I'm going to go over here, take your website, seasideroofing.net, and plug it into a program that I use called Ahrefs. And what this does, that allows me to kind of take a little look at your site and see kind of how it's doing. First thing I notice, you guys aren't using any headers on your pages. If you do, you could put your business name up there and potentially also some keywords. This would enable Google to find you a little bit easier in searches. And just kind of dive into the numbers here, 20 referring domains. These are just websites that have links on them. You click them, they go to your page, Seaside Roofing. So essentially, it's almost like a collaboration you guys have. So the 20 sites you guys have links on are sending you back 158 links to your page. 6 keywords is what you guys can currently be found for in searches. That's like what I put in, roofing Stuart FL. That's a keyword or key phrase. And these are what really drive the traffic. So your 6 keywords are actually bringing you 37 visitors to your page per month. So let's take a quick look at your keywords and see where the traffic's coming from. All right, first thing we see is Seaside Roofing, which is your name. 100 people do search that exactly like that, and you guys are in the top position. So what that means is, with this 10 results per page for position, right? So if you want to be, you got to be in the top 10 to be on the first page. And being number 1 obviously is the best. And it's your name, so you really should be 1. And that means you're getting the largest percentage of your volume. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're actually getting all of your visitors from this term, this one term, because it's the only one that you're ranked in the top 10, and 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2. Therefore, they clearly won't go anywhere past that as well. So next up, these are going to be your referrals, people who saw your signs. But then you also want to bring in new customers that are just searching, right? So Roofer Stuart, Florida would be a great one. 70 people. Problem is you're ranked 32 on this. So what that means is you are on the top of the 4th page, and no one's really going to go to that page, unfortunately. Next up, roofing company, Stuart FL, 20 more, 34. Again, page 4. Stuart Roofing, Stuart FL, 30 more, page 4. Stuart Roofers, 90, page 6. and roofing contractor Stuart FL, page 6. So the only one that you're bringing traffic in on right now is you're all coming from your name, which is going to be essentially be some of your referrals, but you're not bringing in any, you're not capturing any new traffic as far as people searching online for services. What I want to do next is get one of the competitors, Stuart Roofing over here. They were the top result in the area, I think number 2 overall. You can see here they are using the headers. They have their business name up top. Then they have a couple key phrases. 18 referring domains, sending back 57 links to their page. 92 keywords that they can be found for, bringing about 65 visitors to their site per month. Let's take a quick look at their keywords and see what they're doing differently. Stuart Roofers, so just kind of the location. It's a great one for new customers, but it also kind of doubles for them as their business name. 90 people do search it though, number 1. Stuart Roof Repair, 40, number 1. Stuart Roofing, Stuart FL, 30, number 1. So that's pretty good. Stuart Roofing, 100, number 5, Stuart. So you see the theme here, top 5 for all of these. These are some really good ones. Some of them have to do with their name, which is also ones that would bring in new customers as well mixed in there. So they're getting a high percentage of all of these keywords, and that's really why they're getting the traffic they're getting. So if you guys want to compete with them, all we'd have to do really is to go after some of the same keywords, as well as any other areas that you guys do search or do work, around there. You know, that would be also an area I would say we should target those keywords as well, depending on how far you're willing to go. But just think, if we added even another 50 visitors to your site instead of let's say new customers that are searching online, how much would that change? We would double the amount of visitors you have, right? It should double your calls, double your estimates, and double your jobs that you guys actually do per month that you land. And so how would that change your business? Thank you guys for your time. I will give you a call just to follow up and ask what you thought of the video. I'm trying to help some businesses out, so definitely any feedback I would greatly appreciate. But thank you guys for your time. Really do appreciate it. Have a great day.